Hey, welcome to Fix It Warrior. Today I am in Michigan and I'm helping out my Aunt Judy, which is right here, and she was so excited about being on camera. This is her KitchenAid mixer, and we're going to turbocharge it and add about 15 horsepower to it. No, that's not what we're going to do. We are going to put a computer board in it. The dial on this is bad, and she tells me that this is an easy project. So if this doesn't work out, you'll never see the video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, there's a Phillips screw back here. We're going to remove this screw. What we're going to do is remove these two Phillips head screws, and we've got two more over here. So supposedly this whole top comes off. Okay, then we're going to move to this side. Okay, and one more. So top comes off. Okay, we're going to have to take this motor and move it because it's not allowing it to lift up past this point here. So let's get that out of the way. I don't want to lose these screws. Come on, Betsy. There we go. There's one more screw here. We're going to try our best to get this off and see what happens. If we can do this without removing this motor, that would be the best case scenario. Okay. Yeah, I think that motor still has to come up. I can't see a way that that would come out of there. This thing is what's killing us right here. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna try to take this motor out. There's actually 6 screws, but I'm wondering if these 4 on the corners will lift this up high enough to get this board out. So let's try this. You have to be a highly trained professional to do this. So I wouldn't advise you to do it if you're just a novice like me. Highly trained. Well, we're going to try the other 2 then. Actually, all we have to do is lift this motor up high enough to get that board out. That's all that needs to happen. Okay, here we go. Let's undo the the electrical here. Okay, just push that tab in right there. This pulls right out. Okay. All right, so there's 2 screws here. We're going to try these and see if we can get this motor released. Again, we just need to tip it up high enough. Yep. Yeah, I felt that. I felt the motor move.
I've seen it.
Yep, that was a good call.
So what was the trick to get the motor to move? Oh, screws in the front.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so next we're going to undo this electrical tape right here. It's a wiring harness. And this just looks like there's a tab. We're going to push that tab in. Right here. And we'll get that thing released. Okay. Okay. And there's one more wiring harness right here. Right here. We're going to just push that up and pull that out. There we go. So technically the board is completely out, and we're just going to reverse the process here. Okay. Then we're going to okay. Now we're going to reverse this process. So we're going to screw these screws down to get this board secured. All right. And then we have to hook up the wiring harness to the motor. There's 2 plugs. Okay. And then we're going to screw this tie down here. There we go. And that holds the board down on the other side. Perfect. So we're cleaning the grease, the old grease off these gears, and we're going to grease it while we're in here. And if you can wipe this off too. You're just going for a whole overhaul here, huh?
Well, yeah,
Just don't forget which gear goes where.
they're all the same.
Oh.
Looks like there's a widget behind it.
Is that right?
Uh-huh. I ain't going any further.
I'm going to put these screws back into this front part here. We didn't really need to remove that. I might as well do that right now. Is that a special kind of grease or
It's a food safe,
a food safe grease? Why would that be important, do you think?
in case you eat it.
Okay, very good. This is very technical stuff here. Tastes good?
No. It's like oil. All right. All else fails, use your thumb.
Okay.
I guess it's in there.
You want to put a little bit on this? Can't hurt. Great. So we're going to put this in, and what holds this in is 2 Torx bits. We've already loosened it up, so we're just going to bring this back into alignment.
There. Oh. Don't lose it.
No.
I got it. Tight.
Got it?
Yep.
This side is off. There we go. We got it. Ready? My fingers are all greasy.
So are mine, and then they're slipping.
Come here, Betsy. So it is definitely something that takes some time to get this relined back up, but everything's greased inside. And we're lined up. And I think we're good. I hope we're good. We're good. Everything's lined up. Perfect. So now we're going to just plug in this electrical plug here. That's done. And this one right here, that was down in there like that, just like we took it out. Okay, so I think we're good here.
They say to plug it in and try it before you close it up.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Everything's plugged in. Everything's.
You don't have one under here? No.
So we're going to take it in and plug it in.
Any one of those right there. We should be doing that.
Okay. All right. Okay, ready?
Cross your fingers.
Okay, so it looks like everything's lined up, everything's plugged in. We are going to take this top cap off and grease this while we have this apart, and then we just go backwards and we put it all back together. So what we're doing is we're just cleaning out the gears, the old grease, and we're going to just put some new grease in here. And this also works good as lip balm.
Yeah. Make sure you mention it's a food safe grease.
It's a food safe grease. You don't want any petroleum product coming into contact with your food. There we go. That's good. I'm comfortable with that. Now we're going to just put the cap back on and put the rest of the machine back together. Okay. I gotta wipe my hands off. I can't hold it. I can't even grip the screwdriver. Okay. So everything's good there. Okay, ready? Okay, now we're ready to put the top back on and just reverse the process. Put the screws in.
There were times I turned it on and nothing. Especially when I had a bowl full of dough and don't quit now.
My hand is so greasy. Okay, so we're going to put the band back on, and then the last screw goes right in the end here. Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, how hard was this? I would say actually putting the actual board in was probably a 5. It wasn't even that bad. It was just trying to figure out how to get the motor up out of the way to get the board out. But then the problem you run into is the gears have to align with several other gears. That was a challenge. So take your time. I would plan on about an hour to do this. It's good to have 2 people with you, and I have my junior Fix-It Warrior helping me. But we got it. It's all done. It's all greased. It runs good, and I think you could definitely do it. How much was this board that you bought? Do you remember? $100. So don't throw out your KitchenAid. Get a board for it. Find out the model number. You can get them on Amazon, anywhere. And remember, if you grease it, use grease that's non-toxic, that's food grease, and this thing should be good to go for years to come. So we want to thank you for joining Fix-It Warrior today, and we had a great time. Whew, I'm glad this is over. This one stretched me. So God bless you, and we'll see you next time.